Hello, and welcome to another edition of IIABCal Voices. I'm your host, James Lott Jr. I used to work in the insurance industry for 11 years. I used to work for IIABCal back when it was IBA West. I worked for the Insurance Skills Center division. And so I get to talk to people in the industry doing great things. Well, this episode is a special one because we're talking to one of the sponsors of the upcoming virtual InsurPATH conference. That's happening November 4th through 6th. Go to InsurPATH.org for more details, but it's happening online. And they have these conferences going. So for some people who may not understand what sponsorship is. You hear the word sponsorship. Well, I feel it's several things. The definition is more of that you are helping out an event or a person or some kind of thing by giving money to help them out. Well, I think it's much more than that. It's also a symbiotic relationship between the two, because when you sponsor an event like InsurPATH, you also get eyes on your company and your product. It becomes two different things going back and forth. So it's a beneficial relationship. And so these things, we have to work together. We're partnerships. We're a big village, especially in the Big I. So I'm happy to announce that CRC Group is one of the sponsors. I know CRC Group. We're going to talk to them about what they do and what they're doing with IIABCal and why they're at the conference. I'm talking to the office president. They're up there in Northern California, Phil Mazur. Hi, Phil.
Hey, good morning, James. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Doing excellent. Thanks much. Appreciate it.
All right. So first of all, I've heard CRC Group for years, so I know of them. But so just maybe tell me who are CRC?
Who are we?
Who are you? What do you do?
Who are we? CRC is a very large, one of the largest national wholesale brokers in the country. We've been around for quite a few years, an amalgamation of a lot of different individual companies all brought together. And our client base is a retail broker community, which, of course, the association is a very much important part of. So our job is to try to help out the association and retailers around the country.
We love that. I mean, it's very beneficial. Now, you have a long-standing, because I've heard you guys for years, but you have a long-standing relationship with IIABCal, but you knew them like I did in other name incarnations. How
Absolutely.
Far back do you guys go?
Well, we go back a few years and various name changes, as I mentioned before. Nobody wants to keep anything consistent all the time. So technically, before the IIABCal or IBA West, even going back to WABE. So we have a long-standing relationship, and it's been actually, you talk about why we do these things, it's personal. And it's a wonderfully great personal relationship with the association and its members.
Well, I always feel like, I've said before on the show, insurance is personal. It's personal. It's really from the selling side to looking for insurance. It's all about people, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I love about that. So why do you guys continue to work with IIABCal?
I think that's it's an easy question. And you're right. It's about the association and the relationship. It goes back to products and information that we go back and forth with, a lot of exchange of ideas, some of the early stages that I was involved in, even on the plan commission. These are clients. The association is a client. Its members are clients, and the relationship is hugely important to us. Me personally, and the folks in California, with the many offices that we have throughout the state. So it's a long-standing relationship, and certainly evolving, and continues to evolve, and consider it important.
Yeah. Now, you guys have some programs you actually have with IIABCal. Can you just briefly talk about some of those programs?
Sure, can do. And that's probably one of the original starts for the relationship. We actually do 3 programs that are dedicated to all the members for the association. The newest one is one out of Fresno that we do. It's an agricultural product. It's a product recall, contamination cover. Our Fresno office handles that day to day. It's been probably about 7 years old, and continues to grow. It's very nice. The second program that we've had for many, many years is longstanding EPLI program. And that's also managed out of Northern California, but it's been one of the most important programs for the association. A lot of the members regularly hit on that, and there's there for questions and answers and providing clients coverage for all the EPLI that they need. And then there's the granddaddy of the programs.
Daddy of all.
You got to have that. And that's our commercial earthquake product, and that product is over 30 years old.
I know that one. I actually know that one.
You know that one, and that's
I do.
been around.
Yes.
It's been around through the losses. It's been around through Northridge and all the way through. And it continues to provide clients with what we call a fairly simple and easy to use product. And now officially, we just launched 10/1 with the help of the association. We are now online, which it's taken a long time to go past the paper.
Good, no, Phil. It's the right time. You weren't there.
Oh, sure.
It was the right time.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with COVID. It's just sometimes it just takes longer for things to get launched. This one took several iterations, but with the help of David and some of the other team, we actually finally got this thing launched online 10/1. Yay! It's a great start.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the thing is, and there are things that were going on pre-COVID, trying to get things online. Anyways, it's a big process to do all that, to convert things on there and add. I mean, it's a big deal. Once you're on there, it's good. So very excited about that for you. So now the InsurPATH, of course, I knew it, of course, when it was YBAC and other things was back then, but InsurPATH is there to help, brokers and agents out there. Why does CRC Group sponsor this conference?
We've been a sponsor for the association for conferences for many, many years. Whether it's Blue Ribbon, the officers elections and Young Brokers and Agents Conference going back historically. Yes. Because it's important. It's part of the relationship that we've had. It's more than just the programs. It's being able to give back to a client and the relationships that we have with the association and the members. And it's an exciting process. And I see the development with InsurPATH from the young brokers and the evolution. And this is incredible. We're happy to be sponsors.
Yeah, it's a good thing. And like I said before, it's also great for you guys. That means more eyes come onto your products, into your company. And it really does work both ways. It's a great thing.
And we're happy to have the exchange. I mean, it's certainly, it's always been a two-way street, and that's certainly helpful. And we look forward to being able to generate more development of our relationship with members. So certainly the sponsorship can't possibly hurt that, right?
Of course not. Okay, I can't at all. I'm so glad. Well, I want to thank you, Phil, for your time to come on and talk about this, and thanks for your sponsorship for the InsurPATH conference. It's going to be, we have some great speakers, we have some great entertainment, we have some great stuff happening virtually, folks, but it's still going to be really good and very interactive. So it's going to be a good conference. I mean, even I want to go to it, some of it. I'm
looking forward to it. I'm looking for it. This will be a great interaction, great give back. The association's got a very dynamic program lined up, and not to miss David Garibaldi and the artist rendition. I know that's going to be a lot of fun to go along with maybe some educational and information for the rest of the members. So they'll have a good time.
You can have fun and learn at the same time. You can do that.
That's a dangerous thought, but I believe you can.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those Cal State Chico people back in the day. That's no story. But I did get a degree. I'm fine. I worked it out.
You're good.
Good. Thank you, Phil, so much for being on the show. You're great. And can you tell me where they can actually find CRC Group or anything online?
Absolutely. crcgroup.com, and you'll have links to all of that. We'll actually have our site up on InsurPATH. You'll be able to click on it. Tools and Intel will give you some helpful information on what's going on in the market, what products that are out there, and just things that are happening within CRC. So thanks for the opportunity.
Perfect. And of course, the InsurPATH.org is where you go to find out more information. A lot of information will be coming out shortly because November 4th will be here before you know it. So go ahead and check that out there. IIABCal.org is also another place you can go to. Also, this podcast is on every streaming service you can think of, from Spotify to iHeartRadio to Apple, Google. Go ahead and like, follow, subscribe. Check out some of our other interviews we have on here. We're talking to all the speakers. We're talking to other sponsors. So you want to check all those out. The video, of course, is on my network, JLJ Media. here on YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe button, and it's a playlist. You can again watch all different interviews that are going on that are related to InsurPATH and the Big I. I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me. We're all James Lott Jr.'s are sold at James Lott Jr. on all the social media platforms. Yes, I am everywhere. And everyone, please stay safe and take care. And we'll see you next time.